Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Why Not Wellness. I am your host, Kat Corchado. I wanted to talk a little bit about today, not about today, but I wanted to talk today and have an honest conversation about something that we tend to avoid. Or maybe we don't even know that it's something we should be doing. But how many of us can raise our hand and say you have gratitude for your body exactly as it is in this season right now? I don't see any hands. Not 10 pounds from now, not when you get it together, not when your lab results look perfect. I'm talking about this body right here, right now, today. The one that got you out of bed. The one that has carried every version of you through every season of your life. The one that still wakes up and is even trying when you're tired. If you have ever looked in the mirror and only seen what's wrong, or you felt like your body betrayed you with weight gain, health issues, menopause, or just plain old aging, or maybe you've just gone numb and disconnected from your body altogether, then stay with me because this episode is for you. So we're going to talk about why your body has been more loyal to you than you've been to it. How to start an actual conversation with your body, including an apology it's been waiting on. Why midlife is not a downgrade, but an upgrade in how you treat yourself. And simple, doable body gratitude practices you can start today without adding a whole new job to your life. So, if you can unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, soften your belly, take a good breath in, then let's get to it. So, your body keeps receipts, even if you don't. As you age and you get into your 40s, 50s, 60s, and on, you start to say, wow, I remember that fall I had when I was 12. Your body healed, but your body doesn't forget. So let's get really honest about what we say to our bodies that we would never say out loud to someone we love. How many times have you said, oh, God, you're disgusting. Look at you. You let yourself go. If you didn't look like this, your life would be better. No one really wants to see that. You don't deserve rest. You haven't done anything. Maybe you don't even say it out loud. It's that quiet little soundtrack in the background when you're getting dressed, stepping on a scale, sitting at the doctor's office, or scrolling through social media. And why they weigh you in the afternoon, I will never know, because that just sucks. I'm just saying. Here's what we forget. We might not keep track consciously, but the body keeps the score. Your nervous system hears every eye roll in the mirror. The ugh when you see a photo of yourself. I've done that one. Decision to skip meals then binge later. Done that too. You might push through exhaustion instead of letting yourself rest. Been there, done that. It keeps score in tight shoulders and clenched jaws. How many of you grind your teeth? Stomach issues when you're stressed. Headaches, back pain, fatigue that shows up for no apparent reason. The way you go numb and disconnect from your body just to get through the day. How many times have we been sitting at our desk and our body goes, excuse me, hello, are we getting up? And you're like, oh, okay, I'll just ignore it. And then your back starts to hurt. Then you try to get up and you look like a bent over person, like you can't straighten up your body. Your body's not trying to punish you. It's literally sending you data. Hey, this isn't safe for you to sit any longer. This doesn't feel like the kind of thing I would do. I'm tired of you talking to me and treating me this way. You might not remember every harsh thought. You might say, oh, I'm just joking. I didn't really mean it. But your body doesn't speak sarcasm. It only hears the energy. Some common self-talk patterns. See if you can identify yourself here. The comparison voice. Why don't I look like her? What's wrong with me? The drill sergeant. Keep going. Don't be weak. You can rest when you've earned it. The critic. If you had more discipline, you wouldn't look like this. The ghoster. This is the one that just disconnects, ignores hunger, ignores pain, ignores exhaustion, and says, we don't have time for this. Just get it done. Which one of those voices sounds familiar to you? I identified with several of those. I'm just going to say. Or are you like me? You have your own greatest hits playlist of body criticism. Maybe there's something special you say to yourself. Every time that voice speaks, your body tenses, braces, adjusts, and tries to protect you. Over time, that turns into patterns, chronic stress, always being on guard, feeling disconnected from pleasure, rest, or even just basic hunger. We pull into ourselves like this. We round our body because our body goes, protect yourself. Then we have a hard time breathing because we breathe shallow or breathe not at all. You may not have a running list of everything you've ever thought or said about your body, but your body remembers the pattern. But here's the good news. If the body keeps score of the hurt, it can also keep score of the healing. Yeah. Every time you interrupt a harsh thought with a softer one, every time you choose food, movement, or rest from care instead of punishment, tell your body and say, I'm listening now. I didn't listen before, but I'm listening now. Because your body keeps those receipts too. It learns, okay, I'm safe now. We're being treated with a little more respect. I don't have to stay braced all the time. This is how you slowly change the score. So if you're listening to this and realizing, wow, I've said some pretty rough things to myself about my body, you're not alone. I've done it many, 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 many times. Compared myself to other women many, 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 many times. Been harsh to my body. You can say it many, 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 many times. Okay, so I'm with you. I get it. Most women I know do it. I'm not sure how many men do it, but I know women do this all the time. But this is where we get to do something different. Nothing dramatic, just an honest moment of saying, I hear what I've been saying to you, and I want to start talking to you differently. Be grateful for every stretch mark, every scar, every ache. It's a receipt for something you've lived through. When people talk about olders, which I've heard before, I'm like, what is that? I'm an older now? They speak about it as if they don't plan on being my age. I'm lucky to be here because I've done the things that I needed to do to get me here. Because a lot of people don't make it to 68 for whatever reason. So you might see the soft belly that carried children or carried your stress or carried all the dinners you ate standing up at the counter because you were trying to rush. The lines on your face that came from laughing, crying, squinting through hard seasons. The stiffness in your joints that remembers every long shift, every late night, every time you said yes when you were exhausted, right? I will tell you that you guys probably know this, I was in the military, but I was also in the military as a single parent. I think I put a new definition on exhaustion because there's no one to hand it off to. I didn't have a team. You know who my team was? Me, myself, and I. But it taught me how to be resilient. It taught me how to have that crying jag laying on the floor, boo-hooing. And then I got up, I wiped my tears, and I kept it moving because I had to. The one thing I did do well for my body was move, work out. It was my stress release. It was my, oh, let me take it out on these weights. It helped a lot, I'm just going to say. So sometimes I would look at my body, and I'm not petite. I'm an athletic body. I don't have thin thighs. I'm an athletic girl. I played sports. I had to learn how to love it. Because you know who else loves my body? My husband. He loves me exactly how I am. And I'm okay with that. But you have to pivot. And when you do that, when you zoom out, you're able to see the big picture. Your body walked you out of places and relationships that weren't good for you. Your body kept going on days your mind was done. Your body adjusted every single time life flipped on you. What receipt is your body holding that you never gave it credit for? When you look at a part of your body, do you criticize it? What story is that part of your body telling you? So what I want to say is, this is all normal. And if this feels awkward, that makes sense. You're rebuilding trust in a relationship that may have been tense for decades. Some people don't even realize they have a relationship with their body, but they do. Start listening to your body when it speaks to you, because it does it all the time. Why does that hip? What am I doing with my hip? Why does that hurt? Why is my knee aching? What did I do to my toe? Why is my shoulder all janky? So start changing how you think about your body. When you get up in the morning, thank your body, saying, thank you for waking me up. Because there are things that your body does that are so complex that if it didn't happen, we wouldn't be here. Your heart just beats. We don't have to do anything. It just does it. It wakes us up in the morning. We're breathing. We're taking in air, oxygen. The things your body goes through every day. So here's what I want you to walk away with today. Your body is not a project to perfect, or a punishment to endure, or a problem to fix. Your body is your oldest and dearest companion. Nobody knows you better than your body. Your body is your most honest truth teller. Your body is your home. I say to people all the time, if your body gives out, where are you going to live? Think about that for a minute. It has carried you through everything, including things you didn't think you'd survive. So be kinder to your body, be softer. Give yourself that time to breathe and relax. So if this made sense to you, I'm glad you're listening. Thank you for spending this time with me and your body. And I'll be back soon with another episode. So until then, I'm going to sign off the way I do with Sisters in Service, because it applies. Please be safe. Take care of each other. Until next time, and always remember, it's never too late to start your impossible. Bye.